and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, hello there, my name is Jing. Most of you will know me through the Lisa Eldridge videos I have on my channel. I feel like the content itself is pretty good, okay-ish, but the quality of the videos has not been great. I have been trying to level up my content creation skills. I'm actually recording this a second time because I wasn't happy enough with the video footage from last time. So I am going to redo all of the Lisa Eldridge content here on my channel in anticipation of her new release. By the way, does anyone know what she's releasing? If you have any information or guesses, please leave it in a comment down below. I'm going to redo the lip swatch content, kind of a foundation update because I've been using it for over a year now. I want to talk about lip liners and lipstick combinations, my favorite shades, the best and worst products, including her highlighters, blushes, eyeshadows, everything. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. I promise that this will be the most comprehensive Lisa Eldridge review content you will ever find on the internet. I'm going to start with the reds today, which includes all of the different formulas and the lip glosses. So I've shaved my upper lip, got my face halo all ready. Everyone please pray for my lips and let's get into it. And I completely forgot to say that I'm going to put pictures of the models wearing the lipsticks as well with my swatches, because so many of you have said that even though on the website there is a model who is probably similar in your skin tone, but then when you wear the lipstick on yourself, the colors still look just so different. So I hope that will be helpful, and I'm interested to see how it will compare to the photos on the website as well against the Asian model.
The first shade is obviously Velvet Ribbon, which is a vibrant, universal, classic, neutral blue red. It's a classic pillar box red.
Velvet Ribbon here and Velvet Morning here.
As you can see, Velvet Morning is much brighter orange red.
Velvet Ribbon, Velvet Dragon. Dragon, Ribbon.
Velvet Dragon is also a orange red, but it's a little bit deeper.
Ribbon, Cinnabar. Velvet Ribbon, Velvet Cinnabar.
I hope you can appreciate that Cinnabar is a brown orange.
Velvet Jazz and Velvet Ribbon.
Jazz is obviously a much deeper, darker red.
Strawberry Shock, Velvet Ribbon.
Strawberry Shock is really that watermelon red, which is very different to Velvet Ribbon.
Skyscraper Rose, Velvet Ribbon.
Skyscraper Rose is definitely a pink, but it's kind of like a red pink, so I wanted to compare the two.
Atomic Cherry and Velvet Ribbon.
And now we move into the Lucent Lip Color formula, and Atomic Cherry is more coral red.
This is Palazzo and this is Velvet Ribbon. As you can see, these two shades are really similar, and I definitely think if you shear down Velvet Ribbon with a balm, you'll get Palazzo. So I don't think you need both unless you really, really love the Lucent Lip Color formula. So again, Palazzo and Velvet Ribbon. So I've got the Ribbon Gloss on this side and the Velvet Ribbon lipstick on this side. As you can see, same tone of red, it's just a different finish. I did apply a couple layers of the lip gloss so you can really see the colour.
I wasn't really sure whether I should be comparing glosses with lipsticks, but I don't know, I just kind of thought, why not?
Got the Dragon Gloss against Velvet Ribbon lipstick now. I've got the Cinnabar Gloss on this side and Velvet Ribbon on this side. And this is Velvet Morning.
I cannot believe how different Velvet Morning looks in real life than the pictures on the internet. The pictures are nowhere near as bright as this colour is. It is a hot and fiery, bright orange red. Super flattering on me, I love this shade.
Velvet Morning and Velvet Dragon.
Velvet Dragon is just a touch deeper.
Cinnabar and Velvet Morning.
Cinnabar is much deeper, much more brown. Lovely shade.
Velvet Jazz, Velvet Morning. So this is Strawberry Shock against Velvet Morning. They look a little bit similar, don't they? Strawberry Shock is in the Insanely Saturated Lip Colour formula, obviously. Atomic Cherry and Velvet Morning. Palazzo and Velvet Morning. I've got the Ribbon Gloss on now against Velvet Morning. Dragon Gloss against Velvet Morning. Velvet Dragon.
A burnt, soft, rusty red with warm yellow undertones. The inspiration came from ancient Chinese ceramics, and I can totally see that, and I feel like this is why it's so flattering on me as well. It's just a little touch more muted than Morning.
So Velvet Cinnabar over here against Velvet Dragon. I think you can see Velvet Cinnabar is just so much deeper and richer. Velvet Jazz and Velvet Dragon. Velvet Jazz, Velvet Dragon. Velvet Dragon and Strawberry Shock. Atomic Cherry and Velvet Dragon. This is Palazzo against Velvet Dragon. As you can see, Palazzo definitely has that truer red. I just wanted to put Spirited Away against Velvet Dragon to see if there's any similarities, but there really isn't. This is Spirited Away. So this is the Dragon Gloss against the Velvet Dragon lipstick. You can see the colours are essentially the same, just very different finish, and because the glosses are so pigmented, you can really build it up. Hey, I'm not one for self-promotion, plug, or whatever. It's cringy, it's cliche, yes, I know. But if you made it this far in the video, subscribe, like, yeah, cool. And this is a Cinnabar Gloss against the Velvet Dragon lipstick. As you can see, just as the lipstick, the lip gloss does vary quite a lot as well. And now we've got the Ribbon Gloss against Velvet Dragon. And this is Velvet Cinnabar. One of my faves, definitely one of my faves.
It's the deepest, richest, most powerful burnt ochre warm brown red imaginable. What a description!
And we got Velvet Jazz and Velvet Cinnabar here. And just so you know, I will compare the browns against Velvet Cinnabar in the brown series. Today I'm just gonna focus on the reds, because otherwise it would just get a bit too much and unmanageable and 2 hours long video. Obviously some of the shades, if they're like a pinky red, then there'll be the pinky series as well. If they're like a brownie red, there'll be the brown series as well. And this is the shade Palazzo against Velvet Cinnabar. So I've skipped Strawberry Shock and Atomic Cherry because I know they're just going to look very different, but I thought I'd put Palazzo next to it and see. And what I've got on now is Spirited Away against Cinnabar, because Spirited Away is one of those brownie reds, so I thought I would just put this one on, but as you can see, it's just not quite as rich. And I've got Painterly against Cinnabar as well, just for good measure really, but Painterly's got that rosewood tone that is really quite different. And now I've got the Cinnabar Gloss on this half. Well, this is just a Velvet Cinnabar lipstick, and the colour is pretty much identical, just a different finish. Really like the whole series of Cinnabar. And I've got the Dragon lip gloss against the Cinnabar lipstick. So Dragon is just a touch lighter, but they do look somewhat similar, I guess. And we've got the Ribbon Gloss against Cinnabar now. You can see, yes, Ribbon is much brighter. This is Velvet Jazz.
This is a muted earthy brick red. I think this actually has quite a lot of purple undertones to it and looks a lot brighter on me than the model.
Okay, so I've got Palazzo swatched against Velvet Jazz. And this is Spirited Away Lucent Lip Colour against Velvet Jazz. I sheared down Velvet Jazz with a bit of lip balm just to see if it will look similar. I guess I think there is definitely a bit of similarity there, but Spirited Away just has a little bit more of that brown undertone. And now we've got Painterly against Velvet Jazz. I think you can probably shear down Velvet Jazz and get a similar finish to Painterly, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is what I've got here, but yeah, Velvet Jazz sheared down. It's just a little bit brighter. Still got that kind of purpleness to it. And Painterly is just a lot more muted with that brownness to it, similar to Spirited Away. And here I've got the Myth gloss against Velvet Jazz, because Myth has got that, it's that blackberry colour, right? And Velvet Jazz is in a similar tone. I just wanted to put the two next to each other to see how the colour differs or how they're similar to each other. And I feel like these two actually combined together will be a really nice lip combo. What do you think? This is Strawberry Shock.
Bright, shouty strawberry daiquiri hue. I would say this is a watermelon red.
In the insanely saturated lip colour. So this is Atomic Cherry against Strawberry Shock, and they are quite similar. When I recorded this the first time round, I sheared down Strawberry Shock to that balmy finish and it matched Atomic Cherry pretty well. So I don't think you need Atomic Cherry if you already got Strawberry Shock. Like I said, shear it down and you'll have the same colour. And we've got Palazzo against Strawberry Shock. You can see Palazzo is just a true red, really. This is the Gloss Dragon against Strawberry Shock. And we've got the Ribbon Gloss against Strawberry Shock. I was just interested to see what it might look like. But yeah, the colours are not really the same, to be honest. All that similar in any way. Atomic Cherry. I've just kept going like this again, and I hope you can see that the colour still looks amazing. The formula has not clumped in any weird ways. Like the recent lip colours formula is chef's kiss.
Punch cocktail of a coral red. One swipe gives a pretty wash or build to a summer ice lolly hue.
And I've got Palazzo on this half and Atomic Cherry, and you can see Palazzo is a lot deeper, a lot more red. And now I've got Spirited Away against Atomic Cherry. Spirited Away is that really pretty, woody, brownie red, and they do look quite different.
Sorry guys, I accidentally recorded the wrong bit, but this is Palazzo by itself.
So we've got Spirited Away against Palazzo. Spirited Away is almost like my lips but better colour. Painterly against Palazzo. And I definitely thought it would be worth comparing the Ribbon Gloss against Palazzo because they both have that shiny finish, they're both red, but I feel like you can see that Ribbon somehow looks a little bit more cherry, it looks a little bit brighter, makes like kind of pinky purpliness to it that Palazzo doesn't have, so that's how the two differs really. This is the shade Spirited Away.
Modern Rosewood. It's a bit brown, it's a bit red, it's a bit pink with a warm undertone.
It is a little bit red, but really is kind of brown, sort of in the nudes series as well. So I'll probably bring it back for the brownie nude series. And this is Painterly against Spirited Away. So Painterly and Spirited Away are both brownie red nudes sort of colours, and you can see they are not that different. They are quite similar. I'm going to bring them back for my nudie brown series. I'm not going to swatch them again in this video because my lips have gone through a lot, and I feel like obviously when I rub my lips they become a little bit more red, so the pigment is a little bit more difficult to assess, and my lips aren't normally super pigmented, so You will see more detailed swatches of these two colours in my other series. This is the Dragon Gloss. It's so pretty, isn't it? And this is the Ribbon Gloss compared to the Dragon Gloss. This is the Cinnabar Gloss on this side against the Dragon Gloss. They're both really beautiful. And this is the Ribbon Gloss. Really pretty red lip gloss. And I've got Myth Gloss here compared with the Ribbon Gloss. You can see Myth is a lot more purple. They're really quite different. And lastly, we have the Cinnabar Gloss. Really beautiful deep brown. So this is the end of the video for the red series. Obviously, sort of as I explained throughout the video, if a colour is kind of brown red, it will appear again in the brown series. So don't worry, just because you've seen it in this video doesn't mean it's never going to make an appearance again. So don't think I'm not going to compare it again. My lips are a little bit tingly right now from all of the rubbing. So yeah, just hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Subscribe, like, or comment, or don't. But at the end of the day, it's just lipstick. It's just a bit of fun. Nothing to be taken too seriously about. There are definitely some more important issues in the world. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye. But look at my hands. Can you see how red they are?